Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hello in the chat. Oh, my goodness. Has it been a day? Okay. So, you know how like stuff in AI just keeps happening and keeps happening and keeps happening and keeps happening? It's just a little too much. Guess what, y'all? But I just completely missed in July. You can now fine-tune Mistral. That's the open source French model that we all love. Let me go ahead and get my hellos while we're waiting on people to process that. So Ingrid's here ready for more. Ingrid, stay safe. And Francine, you still have power, I take it, which is good to know. Good to hear. Rick says hello, 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 hello. Hey, Keisha. So make sure you come. I know. We're gonna get all this. Hello, Will. Haven't seen before. Hello. We got Tiffany Ola and Haya from McKinley, and hello, Harper. And now we'll have the reactions to the fact that we can fine-tune Mistral. Ready? Since July, where have we been? Yeah, I know. I was busy writing. This is why for the last 2 years, I have like dedicated my entire life to just like learning AI. And the minute I take my eye off the ball and I start writing books again, cool stuff happens. And I missed it. So, okay. So then Danica's like, are we writing spicy today? Not on YouTube. We're not. So we're going to talk a little bit about cool stuff. A few minutes. So fine-tune class tonight. Make sure you are there. Make sure you are there. If you are in the Future Fiction Academy, I'm going to show you how to sign up for Mistral. There's a free trial. You get 3 fine-tunes for free, up to 2 million tokens. And the free trial just to use it is like 2 billion or 1 billion free. Joseph right now is working on bringing Mistral API logins to Baby Rexy, and then we're also working on, in the next week or so, bringing you guys the ability to use your own keys inside of RaptorWrite. FFA members will have that for free. For people who are not members of the FFA, we are going to be asking for a small, like $50 or less one-time fee, because there's infrastructure on our side. Remember, we were upfront. We were like, hey, we can sponsor all this you see for free. But if we start adding more features and things like that, that cost us in time and maintenance and all of that. So it'll be a one-time unlock fee for those to be able to use their fine-tunes and their other API models inside of RaptorWrite. So there we go. Ingrid is asking a great question. I thought we had it in Open Router. Mistral, you do. But now Mistral offers an API key just like Claude and OpenAI and Google does. And the reason why this is important is because Mistral also offers fine-tunes on the models that don't restrict you on sex and violence. Yeah, you can train on all of your stuff. Now, how great is this? Let me tell you how great this is. First of all, there's 2 models, Mistral Nemo and Mistral Large 2. Both of those puppies are 128,000 tokens context. 128K. It's the exact same as OpenAI's Mini and Omni. So 4.0 and 4.0 Mini are also 128,000 token context window. So these open source models, same size of data that they can process in terms of like if you want to send 20 chapters and then have it write chapter 21, you can. I got more. The cost of these models inside of Mistral. If you use Nemo, it's 30 cents input, 30 cents output for 1 million. That includes your fine-tune model. There's a slight little upcharge on the fine-tunes though. You have to pay a $2 fee each month for each model that you have. You can delete models at any time. So it's a little bit different than OpenAI, but I mean, I think most people, we're going to work around that. Okay. Second of all, this is the biggest news of all. Okay. For those of you who are in the fine-tune class, guess what format it uses for its data sets to train. It's the same as OpenAI. So that Chatty McChatty data set that we made last night, yes, exactly, McKinley. You get the gold star. JSON L. Look at that. Someone who's been in the FFA for like 2 months. Yeah, so it's JSON-L, and it's the exact same of like messages, system, user assistant. It also supports, I can't. Mistral also supports multiple chat turns. So when I was like, hey, there's this innovation that OpenAI has, like, what's wrong? It wasn't OpenAI. They were responding to Mistral. Mistral had it first. Mistral has the ability to do the chat training that we've been doing, where it's like, here's a system prompt, and then here's a user assistant, user assistant, user assistant. So you can simulate that back and forth with the chat model and make it respond in ways that are more expected, the way you want, like with more detail or longer, instead of having to do like 10 chats to get the one thing that you want. Yeah. It's been a big day. Yeah, I'll do the thumbs up. Actually, I think this deserves fireworks. Yeah, we're doing fireworks for the fact that this means that we can invest our time in making data sets that work really well for OpenAI and for Mistral, and it's the exact same data set. So other than content-wise, like you can't use the sexy times or the violent times with OpenAI. But we also are going to be able to make them in our CSV files, no problems, and then throw them into our Dino trainer to turn them into JSON-L. So it's all happening. It's all happening. And I agree with Rochelle. Yay. And Harper, I'm excited. So the other thing I have to announce is 5:07. If you check in your description down below, there is a link to the calendar. Those of you who are in the FFA, we have started populating the classes for October, November, December. They're not all there. Why aren't they all there, Elizabeth? Well, I'll tell you two things. Number one, Rexy 2.0 classes are going to be coming in October, but I need to wait until the end of September to start like scheduling those. I'm probably, actually, no, I take that back. We just started scheduling like every Wednesday, I think every Wednesday at noon. I don't know. Check the schedule. I've done a lot of scheduling today. Every Wednesday in October is crazy EAW time with moi and whatever's going on with Rexy or the newest thing. So we're going to just have that be a weekly class. I'm not even going to try to tell you what I'm going to do in advance because I don't know. But that's the most exciting part, right? Because it's always going to be like the latest and greatest stuff. Next, practicums in publishing, PIPs. Starting also in October. And this ties in with this, okay? So I'm still going to write live on YouTube, okay? You guys are still going to have me. Y'all can't lose me because this is how I get my writing done. But the writings on YouTube will stay about 1 hour to 2 hours. Now, there's obviously been times and things that I have needed to do off camera, right? Like off camera, I need to work on the sex scene. Off camera, I need to work on the final edits. Off camera, I need to make the book cover. Off camera, I need to go ahead and make the file for publishing. Off camera, I need to set up all the marketing and put the chapters inside of the FFP website. And off camera, I had to do all these publishing activities, upload it. The FFA is getting that time. So from now on, whenever I am doing something, working, I'm going to be recording myself using StreamYard. And then those raw videos will be put up into the FFA. So you guys have everything behind the scenes of how Elizabeth writes books and sells books and makes money. And so like we'll be working in October on a couple of classes. October, we're looking at, this is rough. It might change. You know me, I get a wild hair and we change ideas. But right now the idea is Killer Librarian and the horror story from last year. That's what I'm going to work on in October. Then like November and December, publishing practicums. Guess what else you guys get? Like I'll be showing you guys the sales data and stuff. So you guys are going to get an inside look at publishing with AI. We are going to be transparent inside of the Future Fiction Academy with what we're doing with Future Fiction Press, because our hope is that everybody else will be able to take what we're doing and either do it themselves or modify for what's right for them. Oh, thank you, Al. That's so sweet. We love you, EAW. Love to see how the sausage is made. This is really important to me after, I think it was you and me talking on Discord. So did anyone see the announcement that Amazon is now cloning the narrator voices for audiobooks? We talked about it. Has anyone heard about that or seen it? How Amazon is now cloning. They're working with the narrators and they're offering them the ability to clone their voices so that they can make audiobooks faster. Rochelle says yes. Yeah. Okay, so real quick, how long do we think it's going to be before they start trying to do this with books? I'll wait. I don't think it's going to be more than about maybe 2 to 3 years. I think within 2 to 3 years time frame, we will be competing with Amazon for generating books with AI. So my hope is that by us having a 1 to 2 year head start, we are going to be able to be competitive, because as great as Amazon is in what they do, in terms of like offering us the ability, like having the wide distribution and all of that, I can't really say that their publishing companies have like changed the world, really. Like, I mean, they're great, but like I can't off the top of my head give you a list of 5 Amazon Press books that, because Amazon Press did them and they're so like popular or whatever, I can tell you 5 because of their friends of mine who published with Amazon Publishing, but I can't tell you 5 titles because those books were like, they entered my thing because they were like good books. Can anyone else? Can you name 5 books by Amazon Press stuff that like really impacted your reading? No. So, well, I think that Amazon's going to have the infrastructure. Amazon's going to have the ability. I don't know necessarily that Amazon is going to have the best, like the best outcomes. I don't think that they're really going to be able to get down on that reader level. Indies have by and large shown that we are the ones who, number one, start new genres and start new things, or we revive things that readers are ready for, because we're at that ground level with other people. And so since Amazon is not, they're going to be up high on this and they're going to be just doing it from the data standpoint. It's just like some of the things we have with AI, where AI is not an actual human. So it's like when that incident of she's being killed by the serial killer and he's chopped off all her limbs and she bites his wrist, or whatever example we had last week that I was like, and this is how we know Amazon does, or AI doesn't actually have a body to like experience this. So, oh, wow, Rick, here you guys go. Ready? No, I didn't even know they were publishing except hearing it here. So Amazon created their own press. I want to say 2016, 2017, it was definitely after 2014. So there's like Thomas and Mercer, there is Montlake. All of them are named for suburbs around Seattle, but they actually have a press that authors, if they submit to, from what I understand, the terms and services are like 50-50. You get 50% of the royalties or what have you. Your books can get promotional stuff inside of Amazon, better placement, like they're talking about in the chat. Each month, each imprint would get to do a Kindle First release where that book was free to all Prime members, and then that would like make it the #1 book in the Amazon store. And as much as they've controlled their own ecosystem, those books haven't really made a splash outside. So yeah, then they push those books like hotcakes, but it's such a churn. It's like 1 month a book, an author is really hot. The very next month they're replaced by the new flavor of the month because they change those Amazon Prime First readings every single month. So I do have friends who love their contracts with Amazon. They're making good money. I'm not saying Amazon publishing is awful or sucks or anything like that. I don't think it's going to take too long before they realize that they could have their own AI books. Okay. We're at 5:14 and I'm already like not writing. Bad Elizabeth. Okay. Right after me, Future Fiction Factory is going live. That's Ikelo Herod. We all love Ikelo. He is back from his Hawaii vacation and ready to do some cool things in Raptorite. All right, let's go play. All right, I will present. Susan is right. I think all the big houses will really realize it. I do too. But if I have something to say about it, we all get the ability to 1-click and make a book. That's actually good. And now that we can fine tune, we can actually 1-click and make books that sound like us. Like, I don't know about you, but the fine tuning, like, fine tuning is just incredible. So I can't wait to be able to spend more the next 3 months working on fine tunes and everything. Okay. Boop. All right, let's go. I've got my Raptorite open. So if you were wondering about the image, it wasn't necessarily like political about the debate and all of that. It's actually this idea is from like a year and a half ago, kind of inspired by AOC Squad. just vaguely, not in terms of like the actual individual members, but like the idea of a youngish woman in Congress. Okay. So the story we're doing today is a story idea I've had from like, I think early 2023 is what it is. It was like one of my first Instalove ideas. And so this one, we're going to go to project and we're going to make a new project. New project. I don't know my icons yet. I know I'm just as bad as the rest of you. And this is Instalove DC. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the premise of the story. And I'm actually going to use Mistral for this one not because we're going to make it super sexy, spicy necessarily, although there will be a sex scene. It's more that I just need to get more familiar with prompting Mistral. So I want to write a 10-chapter Instalove romance novella where a strong Black woman is a junior representative in DC and single. Her on the night before, she is to be on a hearing looking into insider trading practices by a cryptocurrency company that's recently suspected of squandering investors' money. Her staff arrange for her to do a comedy improv at a hotel. There's free drinks and fun, and she hits it off with a guy. She and the guy are super hot for each other. And he says he's in DC for only a few days. And is staying at that hotel. She decides, a little tipsy, to seize the night, and they have a hot one-night stand. The next morning, she's late getting to her office for the hearing. She takes a shower at the Capitol. They do actually have showers, like they have dressing rooms and all that at the Capitol. And changes into her outfit there, rushes to the hearing, gets in, and lo and behold, the man she slept with is there testifying, because the sleazy CEO of the company didn't come. He sent his CTO that no one knew, and that's why she didn't recognize him. At first, the hearing goes on as planned, and the questions start. And as she gets to her questions, she asks one and then apologizes to the hearing chairman, to the committee chairman, and says she must recuse herself. The chairman is mad because she is his protege, and he pulled strings to get her on the tech committee or whatever. Okay. They go to a cloister and talk, and she has to admit she slept with him. And the committee chairman is like, so what? You think you're the first one? The first one in Congress? Ugh, I can't type. I'm going to say that word. A witness? She is aghast. And he said, will he tell? She's like, I don't know. So he says, hold on. And goes back in, calls a recess. She is there. He calls a longer recess, a break. Okay. And the hot guy walks in. She is livid of how could he have slept with her knowing who she is. He laughs. I don't know who you are. What state do you represent again? Because really, I mean, I could pass like the representative from Mississippi. I wouldn't know who that is. He's smart, but shy and introverted. Okay. In the end, he wants to know how to fix this. And she says, you can't. It's a public hearing. You're not a whistleblower. And he goes, what if I become one? She says, get your lawyer. And things escalate, explaining there was criminal activity. The hot dude wasn't a part of it, but he couldn't stop it. But yeah, he made backups of all the servers. And CEO guy is off in the Caymans. You won't get him. So they ultimately decide to hold a fake public hearing where CTO guy talks the company line, and then after he goes into, he can't go into witness protection. If he does that, she can't be with him. He goes whistleblower status and is going to stay in DC for a while. Hot sex again, but she tells him it's the last time until all of this is decided. All of this is over. 1 year later, they are campaigning together and a couple. Okay, so that's what I got. That's what I know of the story so far. Let me go check the chat. Yeah. Danica, I love that he's just the hot dude. Yeah. And you're here for this. Okay. Yeah. He's a CTO dude. Whatever. He's just the hot guy. I don't know. The Wozniaks of the world need to have love too, right? Okay, so that's what we've got. I need you to help me write this. What's the first step? Okay, so we have that, and we'll go to Mistral because I need to see kind of how Mistral responds. So it's in the top 10. I'm actually not going to use, let me go to my settings. I'm going to actually play with, this is going to be really bad AI. Well, ish. Okay, I'm going to add Mistral. Oh, good Grady. Mistral Nemo. We'll add large, medium, and Nemo to the party. Okay, so my personal favorites now includes Mistral, large, and Nemo. Nemo, just so you guys know, let's go over here. The Mistral Nemo model card. Okay, Mistral Nemo. This thing is only 12 billion parameters, so it's tiny. However, it's designed to be able to run on a desktop. It's 128,000 token length. It's on par with Mini and all of that in terms of like capabilities and how expensive it is. These are all the comparisons to Gemma and all of that. The other big thing about Nemo is it's trained on all of these different languages. It's designed for global multilingual applications. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. More than 100 languages for the tokenizer and everything like that. And so I'm going to try using this over large because we're going to just see where it's at in terms of what its capabilities are. So I'm going to do Mistral Nemo. I'm going to go 4096. I'm assuming that's what its max output is. I don't know. Max output of Mistral Nemo. It says 128. I need the tokens it can give. Max output tokens in a single response. I used to have all this memorized. I cannot memorize it anymore. Mistral AI, 30 requests. That's not helpful. They won't ever just tell us how many tokens it can output. Like, it's like they don't even want to let us know that. The other big thing about Mistral Nemo to know is that it is released under the Apache 2.0 license, which means it can be used for commercial purposes. There's no restrictions on the use of it. So that's also a really cool thing. Okay, let's go to Raptorite. Oh, I just realized. I don't think I shared a window. I think I shared just like you guys couldn't see those things. Hold on. I apologize. So what I was trying to show you is this is the card right here. Mistral AI, Mistral Nemo, the information for it. So I'll put that in the chat. I just realized I didn't change the screen for you guys. So this thing, like I said, it came out in July. We were sleeping. I don't know. But it's a 12B model. It's the Apache 2.0 license. So it's designed for open source and researchers and business enterprises. Quantization and not was trained with quantization. I don't even know what this means. So watch this. We can grab this, and I'm going to go to ye olde ChatGPT. This is my favorite hack, by the way. Explain this in layman's terms for an author. To put it in simpler terms for an author, Mistral Nemo, a type of AI model, was trained in a way that lets it use a more efficient way of processing data called FP8 without losing any of its abilities. FP8 is like using shorthand instead of longhand when writing. You'll still get the message across, but with less effort. So the model can perform just as well as before, but in a faster and more resource-efficient way. For authors using AI to write, this means you could get faster results from the model without sacrificing the quality of writing or suggestions. Okay. Tell me more about FP8. Let's see what it knows. It may not. Oh, I guess it does. 8-bit floating point. Precision isn't always necessary. Okay, so this is the problem. This is why we have problems of where like it misses information because think of it like this. If you were writing an outline of your story, you'd use fewer words than if you were writing a full novel. You still get the structure and essence across with less effort. Similarly, FP8 stores numbers in a more compact form, making the AI model faster and less heavy without losing the accuracy needed for most tasks. Okay, let's see what it can do. Mistral Nemo. The first step, oh, okay. We'll thumbs that up. The first step. I think the story should be humorous and romantic, contemporary with hot choreography between the male and female heroes. Also, the dialogue should be modern people in their 30s in the year 2024, and they do curse when in private, but when they're at the Capitol, obviously, they can't. You decide the characters. Information and backstory from the story brief above. All right, let's go. Okay. Humorous, okay. Victoria Thompson, 36, grew up in a working class family, fought her way as a junior representative for DC doesn't have a, okay, we'll fix it. Ethan Walker. Okay. I'm going to thumbs it up. Okay, I like this. So we're going to keep her name, but she's a junior representative for the state of what? What state do we want? Somebody want to give me a state for Miss Thompson? That way I'm not responsible. How about Ohio? Ohio work? It's kind of like, anyone can be from Ohio. Of Ohio. There we go. Okay. I don't know what this word is, but I think this is an example of the FP8. You don't want to know, Jord. Just calls staying at the Capitol Hilton. I need some of their amenities today. Oh, but you've got tech briefing in 15 and the chairman wants to see you after that. Okay, let's do this. But first, can you find out? Okay, I like it. I mean, but it's not quite like it's picking up before it. Okay. I'm going to put that he's from Oregon. So West Coast versus East Coast. It's great. Okay. Great. Can you add more supporting characters? We will need like assistants for Vic. I like actually that she goes by Vic. Let's see. The chairman, senior rep from Ohio, lawyer for Ethan, and dirtbag CEO, and a name for the company. Let's go. Absolutely. So we've got Melinda. I like that. Mel. Efficient. She sings show tunes. Henry. We'll just go with Hank Davis. He's not going to go with Henry. He's just Hank. I really like. They're not going to have a joint. No, it's representative. Hank Davis. The senior representative for He's a seasoned politician, 65. He always carries a pocket watch. Oh, I love that. That is great. Tom Walker, older brother and lawyer. Okay, that's kind of cool. He wears colorful socks that no one expects him to have under his sharp suit. Richard Rick Harrington. Okay. I think because of the name, because it's going to be, he's going to go by Shard, because I'm going to make him like younger. He's just like sleazy. Okay, so how old is Ethan? Is 35. So we're going to make Shard like 27. Yeah. Uh-huh. He always uses a pseudonym. Doesn't Shard like sound like such a pretentious nickname? Waggles eyebrows. I think that might needs to be written when not on YouTube. Yeah, no, we're going to start with the hot sex, actually. It's okay. I just tell it that we have that, and it's fine. Agnes Yates, the hotel owner. Okay, I think we can work with that. Vic's rival. Okay, I like that too. He represents New Jersey. We do not need a younger sister. This is not a novel. I don't think we need that one, and I don't think we need Agnes. Okay, so we've got that. Shard. Okay. Great. What's next? Let's see what it does. No. It has not just occurred. You are wrong. Thumbs down. No. Oh, stop. Yeah, I got to remember to press stop and not. I think escape key also works. Should start at improv. Go right before. We need the meet cute. Okay. What? Didn't receive a response. Get it together. Oh, her heels are clicking. Something stiff and strong. He was scrolling through his phone. Mel, who's that? Mel would know who it is. Are you new? Not quite. All right, let's thumbs it up. Okay, take out Mel. So I'm just going to right click and click revise. Take out Mel, invent a non-political friend Vic is with. And remember, she's incognito. And we need more emotional interaction with Vic and Ethan. First names only. Can't talk about jobs. Add in a bizarre, kooky theater guru who's running the improv and is very handsy. All about the sexual energy that has to flow between partners. And lo and behold, Vic and Ethan are made partners. Submit. Okay. Over here, I got us some drinks. Something strong, just like you like it. Thanks. Who's that? No idea. He looks like he's new here, though. Okay. Hello. I'm your host, your guide, your guru for the evening, Marcel Leclerc. And what an evening it's going to be. He clapped his hands together. Now, who here is ready to let go, to feel the energy, connect with a stranger in a way you never have before? Vic, you're going to love this. You, yes, you with the fiery hair and the eyes that sparkle with untapped potential. Come up here and bring your friend too. Let's see some chemistry, some passion. Now look into each other's eyes and feel. No, okay, so that's great. But I don't think that Nemo is the right model for this. I'm going to go to large because I just think that large is going to understand this a little bit better. So we're going to highlight this. It's only 558 words. I'm going to click revise. Great. Keep expanding this. Have the guru Marcel reject Alex and go pick the sullen guy. They exchange names, and then the guru is totally over the top. Tells Ethan to grab her boob. Excuse me? Oh, right. Consent. Marcel looks at Vic. May he grab your boob? Everyone is laughing. Well, go on then. Submit. Okay, so we're trying Mistral Large this time. We'll see how long it can write out. I'll check the top. I don't know that grabbing the boob is the right one, but you can take the girl out of New Jersey. I love it. You can take the girl out of New Jersey, but not the jersey out of the girl. Michelle's like, yeah, I love how much. What is an improv? Oh, so I did this after my divorce. When I got divorced, I took improv classes, and like, it's just adults that go, and like, it's everybody from all different walks of life. And then like the little local theater guy, they make you do all these exercises that push you out of your comfort zone. They made us do like all these ridiculous things that embarrass ourselves. I didn't have anyone grab my boob, but it was definitely a weird experience. I had to go up on stage and act out an entire scene without a single word. It makes you uncomfortable. Who's that? No idea. Your heist, your guide. Okay, let go. Yes, you. He looked at Alex and waved her away. Not you, dear. We need some energy. We need some new energy tonight. And you, yes, you with the stormy eyes and the aura of mystery. Join us, please. Feeling a mixture. Now look into each other's eyes. Feel the energy. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Ethan, grab her boob. That's hilarious. I'm pardon me. Where are my manners? Consent is key, my dear. Vic, may he grab your boob. Well, go on then. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Thumbs up. We're going. Let's go. I'm just going to let it keep writing. Ethan's eyebrows shot up. I think we can skip the boob grabbing and jump straight to a drink after this. How about that? No. You have 5 minutes. I need your consent to steal your heart. Clever, but can you handle the security system? Depends. Is it a firewall or an actual wall of fire? Okay, fire and dragons. Everything in DC is complicated. Part of your security system. Okay. Yes, it's going great. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's just going. I don't think so. It was a chance encounter. This is a mess, Vic, but it's not the end of the world. We need to figure out how to handle this discreetly. First things first, we'll know if he'll talk about what happened. I don't know, Chairman. I left him a note this morning, but I haven't had a chance to talk to him since. How much is it writing? Okay, well, thumbs it up. It did really good with the the like in the middle thing. So let's go with this. Let's go with, all right, switch it up. You two are capable of planning a heist. Work. It's complicated. Yeah. So I'm going to grab this stuff here. I'm going to go project. I'm going to turn this document on, but I'm going to put 2 percentage signs right here. If I put the percentage signs here, I want you to see something. When I go to my binoculars, you're going to see that it cuts the premise off there. So hold on. Oh, I did a revise. That's my bad. When I put the cursor there to continue, you'll see that it cuts it off to where when it gets to the end there, the night was theirs and they were determined to see it. It does not see the whole rest of the document. It's not even going to send it as tokens. So now what I'm going to do is the document's on. So when I highlight this as a revise and I go back to my binoculars, it gives everything. The passage is there. Follow any instructions. Okay, it did not. So hold on. All right, I'm going to just take it out then. You have no idea. More flirting, talking, kissing, and hot. And then Ethan says, sorry to be presumptuous, but I do have a room here. And Vic says, you still haven't touched my boob. They laugh and go upstairs. Write this out. It's hot sex. Okay. So I can just continue from here with a slash and it's got everything up to that point. Is that all you've been thinking about? No, I've been thinking a lot more than that. Like what? How like your lips would taste. Okay. Why did it only do that little bit? I want more than that. Fine. Thumbs it up. Keep going. Let's go. Okay. Lead the way. Why are you only writing me like a few hundred tokens? It's so aggravating. Let's go with this. This is why I can't wait until we have the access to the API key. Okay. I believe we were discussing. Okay. We're going with that. Well, I'm late. Late for what? The hearing. The hearing. Oh, yeah. So he's going to know. Vic, wait. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Vic, wait. Okay, so we take this out. I'm actually just going to take all this out. Chapter 2. And this will be chapter 1. Oh, I need to take out my instructions. Oh, we only have 10 minutes left. But it's okay because I get to work on this tomorrow. And by the way, For Friday, I'm going to have to change the time for when I'm live. I don't know what time it'll be, but I'll just schedule it and let you guys know. I'll let you guys know tomorrow because I have a meeting with Joseph in the afternoon, which is for fine-tune stuff, so that's important. Okay, so this is going to be chapter 1. And the number of words it wrote. Not bad. 2454. Let's see what it does for chapter 2. Now that it has that to go off of. She hated being late. Where have you? Oh, dear Lord, what happened to you? Long story. Just give me 5 minutes, please. No, please. Fine, hurry up. The hearing starts in 15. You know Hank will have your head if you're late. Or wild hair and do a sleek bun. His CTO, I thought we were grilling the CEO. Apparently Harrington is indisposed. The CTO is Ethan Walker. He's young, but he's supposed to be some tech prodigy. Never shown his face in public before, so this should be interesting. Ethan? It couldn't be. There's plenty of Ethan Walkers in the world. Oh my gosh. This is the best. I love this. There, sitting with a slight smirk on his face with the Ethan Walker she had left in bed just an hour ago. Representative Thompson, you have the floor. Thank you, Chairman Davis. Mr. Walker, is it correct that you are the CTO of CryptoShield? Yes, that's correct. Mr. Walker, are you aware of the allegations against CryptoShield regarding insider trading and the misuse of investors' funds? Yes, I'm aware of the allegations. However, I must state that I have only recently taken on a more active role in the company. My primary responsibilities have been focused on the technical aspects of our operations. So you're saying you know nothing about the financial dealings of the company. I'm saying that my involvement in the financial aspects of the company has been limited. Okay. However, I'm not at liberty to discuss them at this time. What? I apologize, but I'm asked to recuse myself. Why? What? A conflict of interest. I cannot continue to question the witness. Murmurs in Hank's eyes narrows. He called for a recess, his voice booming over the chatter. Vic sat back down. Vic, what the hell is going on? What conflict of interest? I know Ethan Walker, Hank, personally. Personally? How personally? He never ceased to amaze me. I can't question him. So what? You think you're the first one in Congress to sleep with a witness? Welcome to the club, Vic. It's a small town and things happen. I just can't ignore this. It's unethical. Fine. Okay, I'm going to thumb this up, but I think it like resolved that other stuff too quickly. So we're going to just take this out. Okay. Really describe the chaos and Hank taking over and add Brian into the scene where he's super eager about his time, Mr. Chairman. And Hank calls for a recess and takes Vic to the cloister. I think that's the name of it. Go, Gadget. On what grounds? Mr. Chairman, I'd be more than happy to take his place. I have a conflict of interest, sir. Very well. This hearing is adjourned. We will convene in 30 minutes. All right, Vic, what the hell's going on? I slept with him. You what? Met him last night. I didn't know who he was. It's a conflict of interest. You're right. You can say that, Mr. Walker. You're a little uncut. Oh, I see. Save it. Yes, sir, I do. All right, here's what we're going to do. Vic, you're going to sit out the rest of this hearing. I'll handle the questioning. Mr. Walker, you're going to cooperate fully, and I mean fully. If there's any hint of scandal, any whiff of impropriety, I will not hesitate to throw you to the wolves. Oh, got it, Hank. And I'm sorry I really screwed this up this time. You did, Vic, but we'll figure it out. We always do. Mr. Walker, welcome to DC. I hope you're ready for the fucking story. Oh my gosh. Yes. 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 Keep going. I'm going to check the chat. Is Mistral a free model? No, it's not a free model, but it's really cheap. It is really cheap, although I'm using this. Susan goes, I love this so much. I think this one's better than the Coffee Romance. It is. I mean, the Coffee Romance is great. I will tweak that one, but this one is, Mistral's got some, that has got some good dialogue. I'm really happy about that. Now, you will notice that the first thing I'm getting is like not great. It's, I mean, here we go. We'll figure this out, Vic, together, I promise. Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. It's not great at first. I'm having to orchestrate it. I'm having to like direct it. I'm having to, but I needed to see where it's naturally at. Mistral Large, fine tuning is $3 and $9. Like it's $3 for $1 million input and $9 for 1 million tokens output. I'm going to put this on par with Claude 3.5's writing in terms of like what it can do. And I'm really happy with it. Oh, let's go back to it because I want to, I got to find out what happens in the story. Okay. Okay. I had no part. I was kept in the dark. I'm the chief technology. Yes, sir. I have evidence that our CEO, Richard Harrington, has been involved in insider trading and the misappropriation that detail these transactions. However, Mr. Harrington is currently out of the country, and I believe he has no intention to return to face these allegations. Order in the court. Order. I don't think that they go order in the court. Yes, sir. Just not here. Oh, we got a little did she know. Okay, so chapter 3. Now what? Oh, we're at the end, actually. So I will save. I would probably tweak a little bit of that, but it's actually pretty good. So we have 2 chapters of this like little 10 chapter sexy short. And I think it is going to be really short, just a few chapters. We have 4,800 words. So that's really good, I think. Let me go to, I don't know. I'm trying to get off real fast because I know that Kello is going to kick off. I don't want to impact his live because his live is. So make sure you go to Future Fiction Factory next. Tracking for each week. We are on week 3. We are on day 3. And I got 4,800 something words. After right, 4,803. There we go. It was 1 hour. I'll get the link in here at the end, later tonight. Let's see how much money it was. So I will go to here, go to my activity, and that is that one. That's not what I want. Here, we'll just go ahead and get September 11th, which actually there wasn't that many prompts that we had to do. So we'll copy that and bring it over here so I can add it up. Oh, there we go. And we will increase. And here we go. Final numbers equals sum of these here. Holy 20 cents, guys. 20 cents. I'll put 21.21. It is by far the cheapest cost per word. Actually, that's like the total amount, bringing it down. So yeah, 4,800 words for 20 cents. 20 cents. That's ridiculous. Up here when we were using Claude, it was like no, this is good. This is really, really good. I'll check the chat. Bam. Okay, so Ikelo's on his way. So hop over to Future Fiction Factory and he'll get set up. I assume he's still going live. Or check it out after if you're watching this later. But Mistral, man, I'm here for it. I'm going to be using Mistral a whole heck of a lot more often. I think it's a better writer. I think it's better at dialogue. I think it takes direction really well. And that was fun. That was fun. I don't have the link to him, but if you just search Future Fiction Factory inside of YouTube, he's the only one. And his live will be right there. Oh, he's live now. He's live now. Just kidding. So yeah, hop over to his channel and it'll pop right up under the live section. If not, he can maybe put his link there. Danica says, I'm totally going to switch to Mistral for some things now. Yeah, who needs Claude? Claude who? Claude who? All right, everyone. Bye. Enjoy Ikelo, and I will get prepped for fine tunes, and then I'll see you guys after Ikelo's live. Come over to the FFA for the 7 o'clock fine tune class because we got some stuff to talk about. Bye.